Hello everyone. This questions comes in advanced 2018 questions. This is the question of electrostatics. So question says that a particle of mass m which will be equals to 10 raised to minus 3 kg. A particle which mass m equals to 10 raised to minus 3 kg. Okay, and charge is the 1 coulomb and charge q which will be equals to 1 coulomb. Initially at rest, this particle is the at rest. At rest means velocity of that particle which will be equals to 0 at time t equal to 0. So we can say at time t equal to 0 and velocity which will be equals to 0. This four information is given for first line, and second line is the particle comes under the influence of electrical field E equals to. Second line tells us this particle comes under the influence of the electrical field. Under influence of electrical field, E of t which will be equals to E naught sine of omega t into I cap. So this electrical field is the variable electrical field, and this electrical field is the sinusoidal electrical field, because in this electrical field this is the sine function. So this electrical field is the sinusoidal electrical field, and this electrical field is acts along the positive x direction, means this is the coefficient of I cap. So coefficient of a I cap means this is the magnitude of electrical field. Okay, so maximum electrical field is this, which is the E naught, and this is the sinusoidal electrical field. Finally we can say electrical field is given. Electrical field E equals to E of t which will be equals to E naught into sine of omega t, which is, if this electrical field in the direction we can say this is the vector quantity and this is the I cap. I cap means this electrical fields act along the plus x direction. Okay, and another point, E naught equal to 1 Newton coulomb, 1 Newton upon coulomb. E naught, the value of E naught equal to 1 Newton per coulomb. So in place of a E naught, put the value which will be equals to 1. This is the 1. So 1 into that number, or we can say this is the 1 into sine of omega t into I cap. Okay. So also we can say omega is the given. Omega is the 10 raised to minus 3 radian per second. So this is the angular velocity. This is the angular velocity. This value equal to 10 raised to 3 radian per second. Also is given angular velocity omega equals to 10 raised to 3 radian per second. This is the angular velocity omega. Consider the effect of only the electrical force on the particle. In particle only one force is the acted, which is the electrical force. In these questions only one type of electrical force is acted, which is the electrical force, implies that gravitational force cannot be acted, or we can say आपका negligible gravitational field. So gravity mg, or we can say weight cannot be applied on this particle. So m into g cannot be acted because g is acted. Why? In these questions only electrical force is acted. Effect of only electrical force is acted. Let us suppose this is the particle, mass is m, so this is the weight mg, because g cannot be 0. Okay, and if that particle has charge q and electrical field is acted along this direction, let us suppose this is the direction of electrical field. So due to this charge on electrical field, so force on that charge which will be along the direction of electrical fields. If q charge is the positive, so if q charge is the positive, so electrical force acted on that particle along the direction of electrical field. If q is the negative, so direction of electrical force is the opposite to the direction of electrical field. But here we can say q charge is the positive q charge, because q equal to 1 microcoulomb. This is the not a negative, this is the positive quantity. So in these questions on force is applied the electrical force which will be along the along the electrical field. So this is the Fe, or we can say this is the Mg. Mg is the gravitational field, gravitational force. This is the, sorry, Mg is the weight. So weight cannot be applied because in this questions given only and only if the electrical force. So this is the negligible, or we can say in this questions only charge Q and mass M. So this is the Fe. Fe means electrical force. Okay, charge Q is given, electrical field is given, implies that Fe equal to Q into E. All is right? Okay, so we can say Fe equal to Q into E, electrical field, electrical force equal to Q into E. Q is the charge, E is the electrical field, implies that we can say Fe equals to Q into E. E is the variable. So we can say this number Fe equal to, F is the force, then force can be written as mass into acceleration. If we want to need the value of V, V means V max in meter per second. We are trying to calculate the maximum velocity. So we want to calculate the acceleration, then acceleration can be write in change of velocity divided by total time interval, or we can say acceleration equal to dv by dt. Then dv by dt we can trying to find out the velocity maximum. Implies that we can say acceleration equals to, this is the QE divided by M, implies that equals to Q. Q is the charge. So Q is the charge is the one coulomb. So right here is the electrical field. Electrical field is this, which is the variable, or we can say this is the sine of omega t. Direction cannot be right. So here we can say this is the sine of omega into t. Okay, this is the electrical field. This is the E naught. E naught is given. E naught equals to 1 Newton per coulomb. So also here write E equal to sine of omega t divided by M. M is the mass. Mass M equals to, what is the, where is the mass? Mass M equal to 10 raised to minus 3. Here write 10 raised to minus 3. Okay, so acceleration is this. Implies that acceleration equals to, this one is the sine of omega t divided by 10 raised to minus 3. Acceleration can be written as dv upon dt, implies that dv equals to, here we can say dv equals to, this is the sine of omega t divided by 10 raised to minus 3 into dt. So trying to solve the V is the maximum velocity. So here dt, then multiplying of a number dt in right hand side. So this goes to in numerator because dt is the denominator in left hand side, implies that sine of omega t into dt divided by 10 raised to minus 3. Okay, so trying to find velocity V. So for velocity V, we are integrating both side. Implies that if time t equal to 0, then velocity v equals to 0. If time t equal to 0, velocity v equal to 0. If time t equal to t, then velocity v equal to v. Implies that this is the integration dv equal to v. V is the lower limit is 0 and upper limit is v, which will be equals to v. Then v equals to, this is the velocity. This is the 10 raised to minus 3. 10 raised to minus 3 is the constant number. So we can out 10 raised to minus 3. Integration of sine of omega t into dt. This is the dt. This is the 0 to t. Okay. So here we are calculate the value is this. Implies that we can say this is the velocity v. Velocity v can be written as v equals to 1 upon 10 raised to minus 3. This is the integration sine omega t into dt equals to minus cos of omega t divided by d by dt of omega t. D by dt of omega t equal to omega. Implies that we can say minus of cos of omega t divided by omega. So this is the lower limit 0, upper limit is the t. Implies that this one equals to minus 1 upon 10 raised to minus 3 into omega. Omega is given, omega is the 10 raised to 3. Then this value is the 10 raised to 3. 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 will be cancelled out. So this is the cos of omega t. Cos of omega t, lower limit 0, upper limit t. So in place of a t, put the upper limit, then cos of omega t minus cos of omega into 0, which will be equals to 1. Imply that we can say this one is the minus cos of omega t. Cos of omega t minus this one is the cos of 0. Then multiplying of a number negative in left hand side and right hand side, imply that we can say this one is the cos 0 minus this one is the cos of omega t. So this is the velocity v, but we are trying to find out the v max, maximum velocity. So for maximum velocity, t is the variable, cos of omega t is the variable. So for v max which will be equals to, for v max which will be equal to cos omega t must be a minimum quantity. So cos and sin function will be variable function. This is the minimum value of sin theta equal to minus 1, minimum value of cos theta equal to minus 1, maximum value of sin theta equal to plus 1, and maximum value of cos theta equal to plus 1. So we are trying to getting the v max. For v max, then this value will be maximum. Total value is the maximum. For this value is the maximum. This is the cos of a 0 minus cos of omega t. So cos of omega t must be a minimum. That quantity must be a minimum quantity. This is the minimum quantity. So this is the minimum quantity because this is the negative number. So we get this velocity is the maximum. So cos of omega t is the variable. Cos of omega t is the variable quantity which is from minus 1 to 1. So we can say minimum value of cos of omega t equal to minus 1. Okay, then we get the v maximum velocity, because we have to find out the maximum speed. Imply that we can say this value must be a minus 1. So cos 0 equals to 1. This is the 1 minus a minus 1 equals to 2. So answer must be a 2. Okay, this questions comes out in the advanced 2018. Okay, thank you.